Let's just show you the Eastern Conference play-in. This is pathetic. I mean, I know we've been joking about it for a while now, but like, look at the records of the teams currently in the East. 7th through 10th. So Heat, Magic, Hawks, Bulls, and then you got the Nets, Sixers, Raptors. I mean, we throw those teams on there, whether or not they can backdoor their way in. But Tass, are you crushing it or flushing it, the Eastern Conference play-in tournament? And if you're flushing it, we're just getting rid of it completely.
Well, good thing. I'm crushing it. All we want is 3 good games. That's all we're asking for. And I actually like how they're all bad. How they're all sort of level play.
Right.
So you're not going to get a blowout. No chance. I mean, you've got 2 games. The first one, you got a Battle of Florida. Exciting stuff. Orlando versus Miami. Yeah. The second one, you've got Atlanta versus Chicago, which both subpar offenses and defenses. And Hawks aren't blowing anyone out. We all know that. We're going to see some fun. You tune in, you're going to see Dyson Daniels make a frickin' steal like he did yesterday against Kevin Porter Jr., just snatch that thing. They're going to see lots of those moments, but then as the Hawks get on the break, they're just not going to pass to the open guys. That's a huge mistake. Why not just give it to the guy who can score? So what you're going to see is high-scoring game, Chicago, Atlanta, and close game. That's it. I mean, and we're not expecting either of these teams to go into a 2-7 or 1-8 series and do anything.
No.
They are going to get demolished when it comes to playing the Cavs with Celtics, but 3 games.
He's okay with it.
Yeah, he just likes the games.
He likes the
programming.
Why not?
I mean, I will say we have had some absolutely brutal Eastern Conference play-in games before. Like some of the worst games of the entire season, if I remember.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but okay. What about you, TK?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You get to watch your Bulls play here in Atlanta, potentially.
Exactly. Selfishly, I'm like, I didn't actually get to see the Bulls play this season just because it didn't work out travel-wise, but the Hawks could be hosting the Bulls in the 9-10 game, sitting next to Lee Ellis as Dyson Daniels guards Josh Giddey up and down the court. Ozzy. And then I look at the Bulls' records against these teams: 1-0 against Miami, 1-1 against Orlando, 2-2 against Atlanta.
Oh my God.
I'm thinking they're getting blown out by the Cavs in round 1 here.
Right, 1-8
Gonna be
matchup.
exciting. But man, Casey Johnson had an awesome stat on the Bulls last night. The Bulls have gone 2-9 in their last 11 games and increased their lead for the 10th seed, going 2-9. All 4 of these teams are probably going to be under 500, which means 2 teams are going to go into the playoffs under 500 against the Cavs and the Celtics.
Jeez.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Well, we're doing this because it's already sold. And it's already sold for next year.
Shout out to SoFi.
And 10 years down the line. Also, the Hawks are 2-1 against Cleveland and 2-1 against Boston. They will beat either of those teams once, if they make it.
I was going to ask you, no matter the teams that get in there as the 7th and 8th seed in the East, how many combined wins do they get in their first round series? What's the line at? You probably set the line at 1.5. You may want to set it at 0.5. Will they even get 1 win, or will we have 2 sweeps?
I would take under 1.5 over 0.5.
Okay, so you think there will be 1 win between the 2 teams? I think that's probably where I go to.
I think the Hawks could accidentally beat Cleveland or Boston, and I think that the Miami Heat would beat Boston once, just because it always happens.
Just for laughs.
Yeah.
Tass, any thoughts on that?
This is the unfortunate situation where it would make way more sense to have Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns be the 7th seed and the Portland Trail Blazers be the 8th seed. Those 2 teams are way better than whoever makes it, unfortunately.
Right.
But you never know with the Atlanta Hawks. You never know.
That's why there might be some people saying flush this, man, and go back to actually the first time we ever did this whole play-in tournament idea, which was like, how many games back are you from said playoff teams? Could you get yourself in there, keep yourself close enough to trigger the actual games, right? That was sort of how we originally did it in the COVID sort of bubble season and all that.
Yeah, I think it was 6 games or
5. Yeah.
You had to be within 6 games.
You know, Trey's right. This ain't going anywhere. They've sold it. These are extra games that the sickos will at least watch, you know. It won't really mean anything.
It's kind of fun. It's fun in the Western Conference.
Yeah. And I say all that, we had a team from the frickin' East play and go all the way to the finals.
Yeah.
So, you know, things can happen here. You can go on a little Cinderella run, but I don't think it'll be one of these teams this year. I think I'm pretty confident saying that.